Hey neighbor, during the campaign, I made a promise to be transparent with the neighbors of Ward 4 about what I was voting for and why. So, over the past few days, I received literally hundreds of messages from Calgarians about my vote on citywide rezoning, both in favor and against my choice. So, let's talk about how I voted and why I voted that way. At the doors during the campaign, I heard from thousands of residents that citywide rezoning wasn't working for them. Almost everyone shared concerns about parking, and that definitely matches my experience with 10 years on the Planning and Beltline Committee in my community association. But I also heard loud and clear that we needed to find a way to get the hundreds of neighbors moving to Calgary every single day into a home. I heard that we need to not return to the old process that added 6 months to the process of approving a development and up to $90,000 to the cost of a home because that is just not affordable. I also heard that we needed to end the wasteful meetings of council that added red tape and costs to those homes and that end up being approved 95% of the time anyway. So, to be clear, Monday's meeting did not repeal blanket rezoning. What it did was begin a process to reopen the bylaw so that changes to it can occur. On Monday, I put forward several amendments to try to find a way to address the problems that Calgarians have with residential grade-oriented land use. Although I did not convince my council colleagues to come to a consensus on those sensible solutions to RCG, in the end, I ended up voting to move forward to ensure that the citywide rezoning bylaw would get a public hearing and so that we on council can hear the voices of every Calgarian on this particular issue. I heard you at the doors, but your voice doesn't stop being heard just because an election was over. The clock is ticking on my council colleagues and I right now that we have 3 months to come to a considered position that allows for sensible growth in our established communities like Ward 4's. That means focusing on transit corridors and around job centers that create livable communities. It means no more eightplexes mid-block because those just don't make any sense. It also means avoiding a return to the old process that was a massive waste of taxpayer dollars and that will guarantee everyone's property taxes continue to increase as we build a city that's unsustainable. It also means council members must do the hard work right now over the next 3 months in order to make this right for the neighbors of Ward 4. Otherwise, I just won't be able to support this bylaw at the end of the public year.